Welcome to the reading of the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. So this is the booklet. This is the box. Look how beautiful. So I'm going to be reading from these two decks today. And I'm going to be switching this one over to the summer one after the summer solstice. And we'll be reading the energies from the summer. I have now all 4 seasons, and I love the seasons of the Witch, the Oracle decks. Okay, so I really like the spirit of the animals. I'm a big believer in animals showing up in our lives, having messages for us. I've always felt that way. Perfect example, like I got a touch of stomach food poisoning over the weekend, and I was staying with my family, happened to be at my mom's. Our family dynamics, the story's too long and intricate to get into details, but I'm there quite a lot. I have a room there, and our little cat, Miss Delilah, who is really everybody's cat, she loves me and hangs out with me when I'm there. She ended up sleeping with me that night, and I couldn't sleep. I was sitting up, but I was listening to meditation music because I was just trying to send love to my body and heal, and going through all of the listening to meditation and Reiki and all this stuff. And this is the first time she's ever done that. I mean, she's a super cuddler when she wants to, but then she wants to go. She's like, all right, I'm done. But the whole night she slept on my stomach. And that has never, ever happened before. And I was like, wow, these animals have so much more emotional intelligence and compassion than we even realize what they know, right? And of course, I 100% believe cats are telepathic. I mean, I think all animals are, but there's something about cats. They're just amazing. So yeah, she was trying to heal me that night, and it did help, I have to say. It did help. I'm still feeling, it takes a little while, especially if you have a sensitive digestive tract, for your stomach to get back to normal, but it's much better. But I'm still a little, but I'm getting there. So anyway, what I do is I take the messages of the animal that shows up, and I take their medicine. You can call it their medicine. People call it their totem, their energy, whatever they're offering. They're here to offer us assistance and guidance. And we take those messages and we apply it in our own life. So if you're here and you're hearing these messages, this animal totem has come up for you, or this animal spirit, or whatever you want to call it. So today we have a deer. And deer is, be gentle with yourself. You heal the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So deer is gentleness, grace, beauty, healing, caring, love, shy, sensitive, swift, alert, cautious, intuitive. Deer are watchful and wary. This vigilance helps them remain safe. Deer love a new path, adventure, and lots of variety. Just watch them nibble through a garden. They love to taste all of life. Deer people are refined, loving, and graceful. If deer is your totem, you instinctively know the benefits of plants and herbs. Plant knowledge, along with gentle compassion, is essential to your healing nature. You might sometimes feel victimized because others take advantage of your kindness and generosity. If this happens, retake control by invoking the energy of stag, which demands respect and sets strong territorial boundaries. Deer people naturally know who their enemies are and will artfully steer clear of them. If a deer person is your friend, pay attention to their intuitive advice. Deer are hard to fool. Let the natural harmony of deer create a gentle peace for your world. So it's interesting because it says here, is your digestion affected by too many foods? So if isn't that interesting? I'm talking about my stomach and digestion. So this message obviously is also for me, but I think it's asking us to be in our gentleness and be in our grace and to create, like a deer, a safe haven for ourselves, right? It's following along. I just did the oracle reading, and that was about nurturing your soul. And here we are again. It's another message about healing and gentleness and nurturing our hearts and our soul and creating a safe space for us, right? And also about, the intuitive about how plants and herbs heal us and heal our bodies. So, that coming up again is really, really interesting because I just started a whole new protocol for my digestive tract and taking all these supplements that I've never taken before. So it's interesting. Okay, so let's see if the Season of the Witch card complements this deer energy, this love, this softness, this gracefulness, this intuitiveness, this being in a safe haven, a safe space for ourselves. That's what we need. We're being called there, right? Like the Oracle deck. We're being called to do things that are good for our soul, that are good for our heart. So here we have Floromancy. Floromancy. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Floromancy? Okay. So it's time to escape all the noise and become still with the guidance that is pulling you inward. Oh my God. I mean, completely. What signs are there following intuition, letting spirit guide you? Again, about pulling you inward, about stillness. I mean, look, she's in a garden of flowers, right? The deer was just talking about eating from the flowers. It's all about going within and finding that peaceful space and nurturing our soul and our heart and nurturing our bodies, right? Have you ever pulled flower petals while saying, they love me not? I remember doing that as a kid. This is a form of floromancy, something many of us have spent countless hours doing in our youth. While it may seem like a silly schoolyard game, it was actually your soul pushing you to let spirit guide you. And receiving this card is your soul again calling on you to listen to your intuition. You may have depended too much on external forces to offer you the answers that are already residing in your consciousness. It's time for you to realign with your magic and trust that you know what the right call is for your intuition. Think about your first thought or feelings about someone or something. Did you notice anything like a shape, color, word, or symbol? It may have felt silly at the time, just like the innocent days of pulling flower petals, but allow yourself to reflect on the signs you have collected, and in doing so, cultivate a sense of inner knowing. This card is calling for us to dance amongst the flowers, listening for the answers in nature, Mother Earth, and inside of ourselves. So yes, I totally believe that these two complement each other very much, about taking care of ourselves, about going within, about listening to our intuition, about being still. What messages are we getting when we're still, right? The universe is guiding us. If you're here and you're watching this, you were sent here because this is a message from your spirit guides or your angels or passed on loved ones who want you to hear these messages. And if you watch my oracle a poll that I did a little while ago, that's only a 3-minute video. We were talking about, that's about going within and nurturing your soul. So the messages are repeating. So from what I understand, listening to astrology, where we're at, it's June 4th today. So I don't know when you're watching this, but the first couple of weeks of June, there's some really nice aspects, and it's about taking that time to nurture ourselves and really enjoy the little gifts that we're getting right now astrologically, because apparently July is going to be a wild ride, but we'll go there when we're there. But right now it's about taking care of your heart It's about taking care of your soul. It's about taking care of your inner world, about being still, about your consciousness, how you're feeling, your emotional body, trusting your intuition. Be like the deer, call in the deer energy if you need help. If you're trying to meditate or you're trying to be still and you're having a hard time, call in the deer, or maybe go out amongst the wildflowers and talk to the flowers and see what you get. Or, grab your own, make a bouquet for yourself to have on your table. There's something in the motion of that, walking through the fields and grabbing the flowers that are calling to you to make your own bouquet to take care of yourself. Okay, those are just some of the messages that I'm getting. And if this resonates with you, let me know. I would love it if you would, like and comment and tell me how you're doing. I know things are super intense, so I hope you're doing well. And remember every day to do something fun, and that brings you some joy every single day. Just do one thing. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.